Alright, so today we got a lot to talk about because we have a very common question that I get asked all the time, which is how to continue to stay motivated with a healthy lifestyle. So I'm here today to break it down to you, break it down to some tips that are very important to living a healthy lifestyle, to wanting to lose weight, if you want to gain muscle, whatever your goal is in life to do with your fitness. So of course, as you know, fitness is very important, whether you are young, old, a toddler, doesn't matter what age you are, but moving your body is the most important thing you could do every single day. So whether you don't like going to the gym, you can hike. If you don't like hiking, yoga. If you don't like yoga, there's walking. You can run. Some people, everybody has their preference to different things in life of what they like to stay active in fitness. So the most important things is what you put in your body to eat. So first is your diet, checking what you're putting into fuel, what you're putting in, is it doing anything good for your body at all, or are you just eating just to eat and you don't care? Secondly, of course, is exercising the mind and the body at the same time, because physically, in order to work out, your mind has to be there mentally. You can do so much more than you really truly probably are right now if your head is on a different level than your body. So example, I used to do 1-minute planks because my mind was telling me I could only do a minute, and I was struggling at, oh my god, it's a minute, like I gotta go down. But really I can do way longer than a minute because I trained my mind differently than knowing that my body can do a lot more than it's telling me. So being there mentally and physically, of course, having the motivation to want to do it. A lot of people don't have the motivation, so in order to get the motivation, you have to first try it out and see how you're going to feel, because once you see how you feel when you work out and you exercise, you feel good, you look good, that's the motivation that's going to keep you going. So what motivates me to keep going is definitely when I see results, and right now I'm taking a true test to myself because I can't work out, well, now I have 2 more weeks, but I wasn't able to work out for 6 weeks, which is the longest period since I've been on my fitness journey. I've taken off because of this surgery that I had in my previous video that I explained to you. So it's a true test to myself of mentally being strong enough to be able to heal and not go hike or do this or do that because I want to get better, and your muscle mass actually doesn't lose that quickly, especially for how long you've been training. So I had a doctor's appointment today, which is another part of this video. I'm going to explain to you 2 important things that I got that I'm really excited about, that I'll show you guys later, that are just amazing. So before I get into that, I'll finish here because you know I get distracted. So mentally, that's a huge thing, and physically. So once you start slowly progressing into, you know, the common question of people is like, how do you get motivated? How do you stay motivated? How do you start slow? Like I'm telling you guys, nobody rushes into something and is full-fledged obsessed with it right away. Like, start slow, see what you like to do, figure it out what it is you like to do, figure it out what you're passionate about. Not everybody is a gym rat and likes to be in the gym 6 days a week. Not everybody likes to hike. Not everybody, like I was just explaining, there's certain things for certain people that they like to do which catches their interest. Like I go in the gym and I see people go straight to the spin room every class all the time, and that's their way of fitness. But guess what? They're still getting it in. They're still getting their heart rate up and down and getting their, you know, heart pumping, which is the most important thing to live a long life, is to get your cardiovascular going and going. I see people that go into yoga every day, twice a day, whatever. I personally like to do weights in the morning and either yoga at night or a hike at night when it's like cooler or something like that. But I like to do like a warm up and my weights in the like before and then after the cardio or like the yoga at nighttime. I like to split it up. Again, I know a lot of people that do that, and a lot of people that don't like to do that. So finding what you really love to do is what you have to do first, I feel like, because it's just not everything is for everybody. As far as the eating healthy part, start slow with that as well. Like, there's nothing you can do and go full-fledged in it and expect to keep it the long run if you're not happy with it. You have to genuinely love and be happy with what you're doing and the results and everything. So those are some of the things I recommend. The other thing I recommend is staying very, very, very well hydrated. You can totally work out and not be drinking enough fluids, and another thing you won't see results. Like, keeping hydrated is flushing out everything in your body. So making sure that you know your water weight, and how much water you need, how much calories you're burning, and how much going in, going out, your muscle mass, your body mass. These things are very important to know, and you might not think so, but if you're trying to reach a certain goal and stay healthy and stay in shape, there are things that actually truly matter. So today I got a few things in the mail, and one of them is a blessing because I just got out of the hospital that I have this with me now because it's helping me ease my mind. Another thing is this: I usually don't like scales. I usually honestly hate regular scales where you step on and it just tells you your weight, which is probably not always accurate depending on the scale, etc. I usually don't like scales ever. Getting out of the hospital, I wanted to get a scale that had not only my weight on it, just because I lost a lot of weight in the hospital, but my body fat, my muscle mass, how much water I'm getting in. It tracks literally everything. So let me show you guys this. Here is the brand new scale, and right here is the sensors where it's going to show me exactly what is everything that I need to know in my body. And this is from, I can't really hardly say this, at Etekcity. So I'm going to show you guys how it works. It's super cool. Okay, so here we are with our scale here. And the cool thing about it is they have an app on the phone, which if you don't want to, you could still measure without the app. But here, if you download the app, which is really cool, I did mine today. Earlier I was 133 before my doctor's appointment, and I just had a bunch of food and water, and it's 136. So it's super cool. It links up to the scale, which I've never seen this before. When you step on, I'm holding the camera right now and the phone, but I just want to give you an example. See, obviously it's going to go up, and then look, it matches to my phone. Now, it's saying try again because obviously I just went up a few pounds and I just did it. But anyways, it's really cool in here. It shows your weight, your BMI, your body fat, shows your fat-free body weight, your subcutaneous, just kidding, I can't say this, subcutaneous fat, visceral fat, muscle mass, like all these things that I wouldn't even thought about. Skeletal muscle, body weight, body water, bone mass, protein, which is really important for what I just went through. I need to know my protein right now. BMR and metabolic age, of course. You just put your age in there. So you can also set goals. You can do trends where it shows your week, month, year, your BMI, body fat, water, everything like that, your measurements and your account. Another crazy thing is you can also share all this info on social media, which is really cool because then you can keep you and your friends like up to date on things. You could add your picture, etc., etc. It tells you the day and the time. Okay, so now that you saw how that scale works, which is absolutely amazing to me, that a scale can do all that kinds of things, and you don't need the app on your phone if you don't want to, but it does go for Androids or Apple. But all the things that I need on here, like I want to know my body water, how much water I'm getting in, especially after everything I went through. Like I'm saying, not only just me, it's good to know how much water you're getting when you're working out, how much protein, like it's crazy all the things that it tells you on here. I've never had a scale that did all this stuff, and it's connected to my app, and like you can share with your friends on Facebook and Instagram. It's really cool. So I'm gonna put that in the description. But then I think that this is something that was a blessing sent to me that is just amazing. Is a blood pressure cuff that recently I've been kind of like just overthinking my hospital trip, and so I think it's a really good thing that I have this blood pressure cuff in my house, just so I can check it, put my mind back at ease when I feel like my blood pressure is like going up or my heart's racing or whatever. So I think that this is really convenient for everybody who needs one in their house, and it's super small. All you do is just plug it in, that's it, and you press start, and then of course set it down, you wrap it around your arm.
Remain seated and refrain from talking during measurement.
I'm not gonna
keep cuff at the heart level.
So she tells you don't talk, and let me
Measuring over.
I'm gonna stop it because it's going, but basically you guys know how to take your blood pressure. You wrap it around your arm, you start it, you can't talk, you have to sit still, and then it tells you, and she lets you know your numbers exactly, and then she lets you know if it's good, if it's normal, whatever, and that's it. So it's like I got this too just to have at my house, especially like I said, like after everything, it just puts my mind at ease. But I think these two things are very essential to have in a healthy lifestyle. Not necessarily saying you have to get a blood pressure monitor, but I actually do know a lot of people that have them in their house because if they've been through something traumatic, or if they just want to know their levels because of fitness or whatever it is. But this is a great small one from the same company. So I'll put these two in the description, and I'll see if I can hook you guys up with some kind of discount. But like I said, this scale is seriously like amazing, and it's, I think, a great thing for anyone's health journey, just so you can see all your levels and have it connected to your phone, which is awesome. So I hope this video helped you guys, and I hope that you start now if you haven't started on your fitness journey, or you continue to stay motivated on your fitness journey. And if you have any questions, I do get emails, and I try and email back ones that aren't necessarily work, but just because I love talking to you guys and you're like family to me. If you have any questions, you could drop the comments down below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and if it was helpful, so that way I know that you guys are taking this information as informative, or you like it, or you like this video, or you don't, etc. Okay, so I can't wait to see you on my next video, and I love you, T baby.